And we are here. It is yet another live stream Monday. My name is Laura Cantu, and I'm super excited to be back. Today, we are talking about how to get accepted to college with scholarships. I will be having a little Q&A session with you today where I answer all of your questions and give you tips on getting accepted into college with scholarships. And I am super excited. I love Q&A sessions. I know that they're very informative and that they help a lot of students. So I will be sharing my knowledge with you. I will be answering some of the most frequently asked questions that we get month after month, day after day. I have a TikTok channel. We have other social media, in other words. And we get a lot of questions. I will show you how this comment section looks on my last video. So you can see there are a lot of questions people ask, and I figured why not answer those questions. Let me show you another one. 78 comments, a lot of them are questions. So why not answer some of the most frequently asked questions that a lot of people ask me in social media. A lot of people ask me, in these live streams, whether it is the Spanish live stream, sometimes in the English live streams that I have on Instagram and TikTok, and some questions that even our members inside of Best College Aid often have for us. So today is the day. I see that Jenna Dean is saying hello and is already asking a question. Thank you so much, Jenna. I will get on to right on to answer your question. And as always, I love the little lab puppy in your picture. I love dogs. I have a dog of my own, and he is the best. So, do you have to file the FAFSA every year? Yes. So, every year, after that first year that you file it, which should be senior year of high school, that should be the first time you're filing the FAFSA because you're going to college or your student is going to college the next year. You are going to file the FAFSA every year after that until you are or your student is a senior in college. The last year, unless your student is going to go into a grad program, the last time the student or the parent has to file the FAFSA is the junior year before the senior year of college. So, senior year of high school, you file it. Freshman year of college, you file it. Sophomore and junior year, you file them. And you're filing, basically how it works is you're filing for the year that's coming up, if that makes sense. So you file the FAFSA, you fill it out, you fill out the application every year, that the student is going to college for the next year, if that makes sense. Hopefully that was a good answer, and I was able to answer your question. Now, speaking of the FAFSA, earlier, today on Mondays, we have our Spanish live stream. And earlier today, we actually had a lot of questions about the FAFSA, which I decided, why not answer them in English as well. One of the biggest questions, and we actually got it 3 times in the same live stream, is when should you apply for the FAFSA? When is the right time to file the FAFSA? Okay, the FAFSA works on a first come, first served basis, okay? So the best time to file the FAFSA is as soon as it comes out. Now, I want to clarify and I want to specify one thing. Make sure, if you're a parent or a student filing the FAFSA, you are submitting it early, but you are submitting it correctly. You don't want to have any mistakes because, sometimes students can miss out on thousands of dollars in scholarships and financial aid for making a mistake in the FAFSA form. All right, so make sure that when this FAFSA is being filled out, not only is it being filled out as soon as it comes out, basically, make sure that there are no mistakes, that, everything has been filed correctly, because you don't want to have to, have to send in a correction, and then the money that you can have if you were to apply early, you can't have as much money anymore because you're basically refiling it, sending in the corrections, and it's later on. So when it comes to the FAFSA, it's first come, first serve. Apply as early as possible. The date when the FAFSA comes out, it comes out October 1st. So as soon as it comes out October 1st, make sure that you and your family are ready to fill it out. It's not hard. It's not a hard form to fill out. There's this misconception that it's, a long process and a stressful, hard, long process. It's not, as long as you have everything ready, all the, not materials, but all the required paperwork, basically, that you will need to fill it out. It shouldn't take you so long. Actually, inside of Best College Aid, we have a whole section, video tutorial where we fill out a FAFSA form, step by step. So it's a tutorial. David sits down, fills out a FAFSA form, and, it has helped hundreds of students, fill out their own FAFSA. So that is something that we offer, and it's something that, as long as you know how to do it, or you have a guide to follow, and you have all the requirements, all the required paperwork, it should be fine. All right. So yes, the FAFSA works on a first come, first serve basis, and should be filled out as soon as it comes out, as it's available, basically. Alrighty. So another thing that I do want to mention is, I did get a lot of questions over the weekend. I posted a little TikTok listing some websites where students can find private scholarships for college, right? And a lot of students, were asking, where can I find these websites? Which website's better? These websites are basically scholarship search engines. They're search engines that help students look for scholarships, private scholarships that they qualify for, that they are candidates for, in other words. You see, when it comes to private scholarships, not every student can apply to every single private scholarship that's out there. There are certain private scholarships that are geared for, only students of Hispanic descent. There are scholarships that are geared towards DACA students. There are students that are for students scholarships for students who play sports. Scholarships for students that do specific activities, such as theater, such as engineering. So what these scholarship search engines do, such as FastWeb, such as Unigo, such as Chegg, even Chegg has a scholarship search engine, they help the student create a profile where the student fills out their information, what grade they're in, what they would want to major in, what type of school they would want to go to, what extracurriculars they do, what's their GPA, SAT scores, things like that. And once they fill out that profile, what the scholarship search engine does is find scholarships that fit the student's profile, so the student can apply to those scholarships that meet the right criteria. Because, as I said, not every scholarship is available to every student. So some scholarship search engines that your student can use and that we recommend our Best College Aid students to use. Let me pull up FastWeb, which is literally my favorite one. When I was in high school and in college, I used FastWeb all the time. Super easy to do. They even have like a little blog where they festive scholarships for students, and they also have just like scholarships that are available. But the search engine itself, you basically have to sign up. Your student's gonna have to sign up. They have to say, even parents can create, an account to help their students find scholarships. So that's a bonus. But anyway, the student says, I'm a student, fill out their information, and you can subscribe for emails to get notifications of scholarships that are available for the students. And basically, after the student registers, that's when the questionnaire comes into place and they answer what grade they're in, etc., etc. Now, another search engine that is amazing, and it's pretty organized. It's Unigo. Unigo, let's see, same thing, same concept. You join for free. There are over 3 million scholarships and grants available. There's also college reviews, college stats, and more helpful information that a lot of students use. You create an account. You complete your scholarship profile, which is the questionnaire I was talking about earlier. And finally, the student applies for scholarships. Join for free. Basically, that's all the student has to do. Create a profile. Again, students' parents can create a profile to help their students find scholarships. And after that, they would have to create their scholarship profile. And these are free. There are some scholarship search engines that students do have to pay money for. There's Scholarly is one of them. I believe it's like $25 a month or $20 or a year. I just know that you have to pay. Why don't we look up? I have a computer right in front of me. But for Scholarly, which is the #1 scholarship search engine app, you do have to pay to join. And you don't have to use this one, There are others that are free, like the ones I showed you earlier, and that you can use to look for scholarships. So definitely check those out. I don't know why, again, my platform, which is Ecamm, we use Ecamm to do the live streams, is not showing the questions, but I have a question here in the chat. So Sylvia is asking, when is the best time to take the SAT or ACT? I am a sophomore. All right, so sophomores in high school, SAT and ACT, we recommend to our best college age students we recommend that you take the SAT or ACT for the first time during your second semester of junior year, the earliest, no later than the end of second semester. So, you want to start taking the SAT and ACT at least, maybe February, March of your junior year. Don't wait until, first semester of senior year. You want to know how you're doing. You want to take it at least once. Of course, you should always go into it, prepared. So don't just randomly take an exam. You have to practice. You have to use, maybe a booklet, a test prep booklet. Inside of Best College Aid, we have a free ACT online prep account that has a bunch of, resources for our members. Our members get a year, where an account that lasts a year. So a membership that is a 12-month membership for ACT online prep. This resource has free, vocab practice, free quizzes, free practice exams, exercises, tips, a bunch of stuff that helps students prepare. So when it comes to SAT and ACT, sophomore year, so you mentioned that you were a sophomore, use that time to prepare. What does that mean? Figure out what exam is better for you, the ACT or the SAT. Believe it or not, there's differences between these two exams. One exam has a whole science section. The ACT has a science section, whereas the SAT does not. So little things like that, understanding those things is really important when it comes to figuring out what exam to take. I personally liked the ACT when I was in high school. I know some people that, didn't really perform well in this exam because of the science section, or, because of the critical thinking, because the questions that are asked, they're slightly different, the way that these questions are formatted. So understanding all of this, it's important. So not only knowing which exam you're going to take or which exam you're going to, or your student is going to focus on, practicing, there are strategies. A lot of people get discouraged when they hear standardized testing because of the word test. And they say, oh, it's ridiculous that, we have to get tested to go to a school. When in fact, when with practice, with studying, with understanding, the test taking strategies, a lot of these tests require, there are ways to perform well in these exams. It's not all about being a great student or being smarter. There are ways to improve your score. It takes practice, okay? So, and definitely taking the ACT or SAT, you're a sophomore, so you don't have to take it sophomore year. I would wait, maybe definitely take it second semester of your junior year, okay? So great question. Now, I do want to invite you guys, because this live streams, of course, we have a live stream once a week, Mondays on Instagram, on YouTube and Facebook. And on Tuesdays, we do live streams on Instagram and on TikTok. Let me just switch this, sorry, so you can see it. Sorry, that's in Spanish. Here's the English one. We have our, weekly live streams, but additionally to these free weekly live streams, we actually have a free webinar, a free 45-minute training called the 15 Secrets to Go to College with 6 Secrets to Go to College with Scholarships, not 15, 6. It's only 6. Not only 6, 6 is a lot, and we give you a lot of information. It is a very, very helpful webinar, and in order to find this, all you have to do is go to the bottom of this video. So let's say you are watching this this live stream. Here I am, and you have to scroll down, look into the video's description, and click free webinar. You will be then redirected to our 6 steps to go to college with scholarships. It's a free online training. In this training, you will learn how to look for scholarships and financial aid, how to make your college application stand out from others, how to write a great college essay, understanding the 4 types of financial aid and scholarships available, the best college aid introduction, and there is live chat support available throughout the entire webinar. So not only are you learning these 6 secrets, you can ask any questions, and during the live stream, during the webinar, we are live in the chat answering your questions. It's either us or Brenda. Brenda helps during these live streams. So needless to say, it is very, very helpful, very, very informative, and we have helped hundreds of students. A lot of families have watched this webinar and have benefited, tremendously from the information that we share in these live streams. So definitely, I invite you to watch it. I invite you to, get some free knowledge and improve your chances of not only getting accepted, but receiving financial aid. All you have to do is click the link below this video to join this webinar and understand the 6 secrets to go to college with scholarships. Today was a short live stream. We don't have any more questions. I am excited to continue to grow this channel for sure. This is a new channel. This is our new English channel. We started it about a month or a little bit over a month ago. And we're growing it. So definitely, if you like this video, if you liked any of our videos, we are going to continue to do college tour videos. Next on our list is FIU. We're doing most of the colleges in Florida, so students can, if they're interested in going to schools in Florida, definitely, maybe you can help them out. So stay tuned for that, and let us know if there's any type of content that you would like to see in the future. Comment it down below. Share this channel with people might benefit from it, and let us know if you have any questions, okay? Once again, my name is Laura Cantu. take advantage of our free webinar. Link below underneath this video in the description. You can find the link to this webinar. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can comment them after this video is been, gone, after we've gone live, basically, after the live stream is over. And as always, have a great day. And if you follow us on our other social media, I'll see you tomorrow during our live streams. Have a great day. Bye.